All I just need right now is a marketing budget. If I can get my marketing budget or somebody that will give me a grant or funding, we can start getting users. That is what I need right now that I'm about to launch. This is a founder speaking. He's about to launch his product or he has launched his product, and the next thing on his mind is how to get money to pour into marketing. But that is a very big problem and it can lead to a disastrous mistake. Okay, guys, let me tell you guys a quick story. Let's say you own a restaurant, you just open a new restaurant. Your friends have never tasted your food before, you've never cooked for them before, but you go ahead and invest in chairs, tables, start hiring staff, and you even rent a very big billboard. At the end of the whole thing, customers are not coming to pay for what you are selling. You look at the whole thing and say, oh my God, we're having sales problem. What do? You go ahead and rent a bigger billboard. This is the problem founders or the mistakes founders make when they say after launching, I need to start hiring influencers, start paying money for ads. There is a thing people do not understand. If you've not been able to get your first paying users, if somebody has not been able to open their wallet and give you money for the solution you are building, you do not have a marketing problem. You have what is called a demand problem. You need to know if people really need what you are building. And by testing that need, that is now when you get to test and know properly the objections, the yeses and nos. Let me explain. If there are no lessons that you have learned from selling manually, if you carry everything, your marketing budget, and give it to influencers will just create exposure for you. People will see it. Your ad budget will create exposure for you. People will see your product. But guess what? They will still come and tell you the same story. Do you know why? Because all of the lessons you should have learned using demand testing demand with your first 10 paying users, learning why they are saying no, why they are saying yes, if some of them even want refund policies, if some of them, if you learn these lessons early, you would have been able to create a system so that any resources you give influencers for ads, for everything, those people that are coming will not be bouncing. Let me paint this picture clearly right now. If I am building a food delivery app and I know that people from my tests with my first 10 paying users, by speaking manually to first 10 paying users, I know that my customers do not like payments before delivery. They hate it so much. If I do not correct this mistake and I pack all my money, give it to an influencer, do you know what is going on? What is going on is when they come in their troops, in their thousands, I have given influencer money. Influencer is just going to give me visibility. When they come in their millions to my page or my products, they go back. Because I have refused to scale the lesson I learned from the very beginning. The problem is some founders don't even know what to scale at all. What I mean is what to take from 0 to 100. You've not tested the product. You don't know the lessons that will click. You don't know the wordings. You don't know customer psychology yet. And you are going straight to paying influencers. Guys, systems should be set in place first. Do you get it? Set systems in place first before you start paying influencers. Demand should be tested. Do you guys get it? So this is what I recommend founders to do. And I'm going to share some steps that you guys can actually use while you are doing all of this. Do you understand? Okay, let's say the first step you should actually take before pouring all of your money into into getting influencers in organic adverts. Number one, find one human being who has the problem and solve it first. Not just find somebody, a real human being, then speak to them, talk to them. Do not pitch your product to them. Ask them about the problem. Ask how they're dealing with it today. Ask what happens if it doesn't get solved. Don't pitch, just listen. Then the next step is ask them to pay. Not would you pay for this in the future? Ask them today. Hey, I am building something to solve this problem you told me about. Look here, it's going to cost maybe 5,000. Are you in? If you get a yes, that's good. That means you have your first paying user. You go and bid for that person. If you get a no, congratulations, you saved yourself months of you will still ask them what needs to be true. Is there something? So I don't like to pay before service. I like to pay after service. You've learned something. Let me tell you what your marketing budget actually does. Marketing budget will not help you create customers. Instead, it will now multiply, or let me explain. Now that I know that my customers do not like payment before delivery but payment after delivery, what I just need to do is I need to reward my marketing campaign properly. No need to pay, no prepayments, 100% refund policy, no scam. You get to see, those are the things, free delivery. I put all those things into the marketing. I'm marketing like a fuel. It's like fuel. You pour it over your product and it catches fire and starts blowing up. It multiplies what is already working. Let's say you have a process. If you talk to 10 people, one of them says yes and they pay you. That's 10% conversion rate. You can see. But if you put your money behind that, you've learned from that one person that made payment. You now put your money behind ads, influencers, whatever you have. You can turn 10 conversations into 100 conversations, because now you've taken the lessons you learned from that one person, package it into a campaign and an offer, pour it to the influencer. The influencer takes that same thing, shares it with their audience, and boom, that is what you have. So people will not, if you just launch first, give it to an influencer, people will now be coming and be asking you things like, how does it work? Refund policy. All these risks that they are concerned about, which you should have learned to correct early. Do you see now how we can correct this problem? So the only question that matters right now for you, don't go and be opening all these ads. Don't go and hire a growth person yet. Ask yourself, have I gotten one person to pay for what I am building? Not will they pay. If the answer is no, it means you need to drop your marketing budget. Leave influencers alone. Don't even run ads. Just go and find one human being. And this is exactly what Adaptonia helps founders solve. I built Adaptonia actually because I got tired of actually watching founders, they are burning money. I can count how many founders that have told me about how much they've spent building without testing and lots of things like. And when I mean testing, means testing commitment. Will people pay for what I am building? And are they ready to pay now? These guys have spent thousands on ads, spent thousands on building. But skipping the only step that matters is not a problem, which is validation. It's not bad if you skip it and you go ahead and build. It's just that the building will be expensive, meaning you'll be building with your product. You'll be learning with your product rather. So whatever the market tells you, you can be improving updating your product, which is not a bad thing. But don't now carry that same mistake and pump into marketing. It means now you carry all your money, give to an influencer. They tell you things like, my audience are telling me they don't trust this product. You now come back and start making improvement. Things you should have learned early. So, guys, Adaptonia is not actually a marketing agency. We will not run ads for you, and we will not find influencers for you. But what we will do is we'll help you get your first paying users with the structures we'll put in place. Our platform provides you with the scripts, the tracker, the micro tasks, and that commitment ladder you need to start making. The whole system you need, you understand, that will cut waste for you and make sure that you are pointing to the right direction and getting users for yourself, and that you are building what people want. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with this. I will not say, never run ads, don't run ads. And I'm saying, do it in the right order. First, get your paying users manually, learn from them. Then get your second, get 10. If it's 5, no problem. But get enough learning processes before when you have a process, you now pump a lot of investment into it and it catches huge fire. So my challenge for you today is go and talk to users, potential users. Find where they hang around and talk to them. Do not pitch your product like I said. Go and learn. And of course, if you need Adaptonia, if you're tired of thinking about marketing budgets and you just want to know if people will really pay for this thing, go to adaptonia.com, or you can send me an email at adaptonia@gmail.com. I will definitely reply you. Subscribe to the Founder Intelligence Guide, share with your friends, turn on post notification, and God bless you.